You're listening to the Beans and Dice podcast, a podcast about how we game.
I'm going to talk about the game of Skull that we played while at the IHOP. So Skull is a 2011 published game. It is published by quite a few different... I'm not sure which publisher we had, but it talks about Louis Meme. Robert, sure. I don't speak French.
Let me pull it up here and see.
And, well, I'll say the designer is... Robert, back to you on that.
Well, the publisher is Louis Meme, it looks like.
Okay.
And the designer is Hervé Marley.
Thank you, Robert.
Yep.
No, English is not my first language. Neither is French, I believe.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Skull is a fast, not a social deduction game, but more of a bluffing game. It feels like it's a bluffing game,
Definitely bluffing.
Like distilling poker down to its very essence of bluffing.
Yep.
You're going to have a stack of coasters, I call them.
They are coasters. Yeah, they're definitely coasters. Yeah.
Look like coasters. And on your coasters, you're going to have one skull and then multiple flowers. I can't remember the exact number. A number of flowers and one skull in that stack. And what's going to happen is at the start of a round, everyone's going to have to place a coaster in front of them, face down, so you can't tell if it's a flower or a skull. And then once everyone's placed, starting with the first player, they get the option to either add to their stack or challenge.
Challenge, yeah.
Or fold. They can bow out. So when they challenge, what they're going to do is they're going to say a number, and the number could be anywhere, any number they want to say. But whatever number they say, they have to then flip from everyone's stacks.
Starting with their own.
Those coasters. If they flip a number of coasters equal to the challenged amount they gave without revealing a skull, they win. Right? So I could say 4.
Win that round, yep.
Right? And if nobody challenges me on that challenge, I then have to go around starting with my coaster, flip it up. Okay, it's a flower. Now I got to pick 3 other coasters on the board somewhere to flip face up that are not skulls. If I successfully do that, I win a point. When I get my second point, I win the game.
Right.
Simple as that. If I do flip a skull, I'm out. I lose. Not only do I lose, I have to discard randomly one of my coasters.
Your 4 coasters.
This is your life.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
You run out of coasters, you're out of the game. You're dead. Game over. For you, at least. And that also means you might randomly discard your skull, which means you can never put a skull face down to try to get somebody else out.
Somebody else, yeah.
Right. So the game becomes real intricate because you're going to start either adding to your stack or challenging. And it's fun watching everyone add to their stack because you're not sure what order they stack their stuff in. Did they throw a skull in there? Are they messing with us? And then Rob throws a challenge. He says, you know what? I'm going 5. And we're like, bro, there's only like 6 coasters laid out on the board right now. You think they're all... So do you go, I'll go 6, right? Do you bid up or do you just bow out, right? Do you fold? It really is a distilled version of the bluffing element of poker. Like, right? That's what it really felt like.
Sure.
A lot of antics were had. I believe, who won that one? It was Nick Oben that won that one.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, and I have to say this about these social games, these bluffing games, kind of like in the vein of cockroach poker. I hate playing with Rob.
Oh, yeah. I can always
Flat
tell.
out.
Can tell.
Flat out.
Been together too long.
We have. He, like, every time I tried to lie, he caught me.
Oh.
Every time I told the truth, he caught me.
Oh.
Like, I just could not get away with anything.
It's a thing. Yeah.
So, Rob, you were there playing.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was fun.
You guys need to break up.
Yeah. We need to just have a hard break here.
I need to find a divorce attorney.
Lawyer. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, good game. I mean, that's as far as a rating. I'm going to start with a rating, even though we've been kind of doing it backwards. I think I'd give it an 8 or a 9, and that seems heavy, or seems really good for such a quick, light game.
But what number is it?
Well, based on,
is it an 8 or is it a 9?
An 8 or a 9. Come on,
I'm writing them down.
Oh, you're actually making a list of this? I'd probably give it an 8, and I think an 8 only because of how light and quick it is. But again, I think that's also what boosts it up. It's a game that I know you love this, that you can take just about anywhere. You can pretty much fit it almost in your pocket. If you got a big pocket, you can just slide it in your pocket. You don't even need the box. You can just fit all the coasters in there. You break it out. It accommodates, I don't know, how many does it play? It plays 3 to 6 players, so it's got a good player count. You can sit around dinner, just hand everybody their coasters. Just don't use them as a coaster.
That's the scary part is the IHOP waitress came by to drop off more drinks.
Yeah.
And we were all covering our coasters.
Not here, because they're round. They're just like drink coasters. So
and they're made of like the same material because it's like a card stock.
Yeah, they are like a card stock. So, but yeah, really, really good game, really quick game. I mean, you play even with 6 players, you're done in 15 minutes if you're knocking it out, and then you can reset it and do it again. So,
Mitch, have you ever played Skull?
No, I'm not.
Any desire to play based on the brief description?
Yeah, it sounds interesting. I'm not always great at the social deduction kind of thing, but those are always fun.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's quick and light, and like I say, you can knock it out over and over again. So it's really good.
Yeah, using the BGG rating system, I'm gonna have to say it's an 8. It's definitely an 8 in my book.
Yeah.
It's very good. Enjoy playing it and would suggest it.
That's where I put it.
That's what I'm giving it.